Because I like 32-bit float. 32-bit float is the idea that if you are not clipping the output of your microphone and you do not clip the microphone preamp, that you are essentially never going to have digital clipping and you never have to set levels. It's beautiful. The Zoom F3 gets this completely right.
Louis Rossmann just unwittingly marketed 32-bit float recording devices as a solution to microphone clipping. Yes, even Louis Rossmann was fooled. It happens to us all. Louis provided no evidence that a preamp, any preamp, for a microphone, any microphone, produces voltages that can be quantized beyond the range of 16 bits by an ADC. That's an analog to digital converter. That Blueberry mic you see Louis using, it has a usable dynamic range of 86 dB. If we divide that by 6, that's around 14 bits. Now, someone might nitpick and point out that the mic's max SPL is 140 dB, but that's still under 24 bits. Louis says the cheap ADCs, quote, digitally clip microphones.
Is that I don't have to worry about digital clipping.
Again, without any scientific proof. Louis Rossmann took manufacturers at their word when they claimed 32-bit float prevents clipping. That's quite the irony. I mean, it's Louis Rossmann, and I'm a huge fan. In no way does this detract from his work. The lies from manufacturers are relentless, and they get us into groupthink, as Louis knows better than anyone else. Louis does not test if the manufacturer is using 100-year-old analog technology, automatic gain control, to reduce clipping. Having worked in an audio recording studio, he must have used AGCs in the past or made fun of people who do, and he'll get that joke. Louis also does not test if the manufacturer is using digital signal processing to modify the audio data to remove perceived effects of clipping, which isn't the same as recording pristine fidelity in the first place. Louis doesn't explain how a preamp's voltage can be directly quantized to 32-bit float, which isn't a container of real numbers, but a container of mantissa exponent pairs. He doesn't explain why, if you need more data to prevent digital clipping, as he calls it, you don't just use 32-bit fixed. Now, some people argue that multiple ADCs allow for increased dynamic range. Does Louis believe that nonsense too? So, okay, Louis, prove me wrong. And again, huge fan.